We're back in Lidditz and ready for some high school baseball on Blue Ridge 11 today. It is JP McCaskey and Warwick in a Section 1 showdown.
Since he's a freshman, he's just a junior, so he's been around for a while, but he still has another year left.
Pops that one up left side. Mech's going back, but it looks like Jack Martin will have to come in and snag that out in left field, and he does. First out in the game as Wainman records the pop fly.
Yeah, that's you always like to get the leadoff hitter, but especially a hitter like Elliott Fluke. When he gets on base, he can do some damage. He has some wheels, and he's just an all-around baseball player. I've liked watching him the last few years. I actually saw him coached against him coming up through the youth level, and he's a kid that he can certainly play. You had the Flukes now for it's going to end up being 7-8 straight years.
The name's been around for a while. This one's popped up as well. Fair is ranging over, but Mech replaces him nicely to snag that pop fly. So Tornado. Ground ball right side. Valudes is there. Makes the throw. So 9 quick pitches for Tommy Wainman, and we are headed to the bottom of the first. All zeros. 0-2 Johnson. In the dirt, swings at it. They'll have to make the throw, and they do. So a strikeout for Carlisle to begin facing this Warwick lineup. Also does have 4 walks. This one's going to be blooped out to center, right over the head of the shortstop. Sawyer Martin finds his way on a runner with 1 out in the first.
That's one of the plays you say, hey, in the book tonight, that's a scorching line drive single instead of excuse me, base hit right over the shortstop's glove.
Yeah, just far enough on that outcut of the dirt to get over JP Rodriguez's head.
And with the ball hit like that, he had no chance with the speedy Martin getting down the line.
Sure. Well,
Coach Weismandel preaches. He does not want the batter to stand in there forever if the pitcher is worried about the guy at first base. So he instructs them and coaches them, hey, do not sit there and get tight. Call time.
Also, Warwick really putting a lot into Carlisle's mind here early on. Throws over again, throws it away. That one will go out of play. So right on cue almost. Carlisle makes the mental error and throws that one away, and Sawyer will just trot to second base.
Yeah, you see that a lot in high school, especially when a pitcher's going to keep throwing over there. Sooner or later, he's going to try to be a little too quick, and that's exactly what happened there. Too quick, kind of held onto the ball a little long, and first baseman had no chance at that. Reyes. Pitch was coming high and in, but the bat did not come through the zone.
Full count ground ball past the third baseman, skips into the outfield. Fair will pick up his team-leading 9th RBI of the season, and that is how you manufacture runs in the first inning, Warwick.
Yeah, great job, Alex Fair, right there. Worked through the at-bat, got down 0-2 quickly, took a couple good pitches that were a little bit out of the zone, got an elevated fastball, just trying to drive it somewhere. You know with Martin's wheels, you're going to score it just enough that Rodriguez could not make the diving play.
Ball teams would kill for that every inning. Runner will go, and Fair was a low pitch. That one is thrown into center field. Fair hustling for third. Not going to try and take home, but again, capitalizing on an error, and Warwick goes first to third.
Yeah, great base running by Fair right there. That's coaches work on that all the time. It's called a dirt ball read. You see the ball in the dirt, you see, you kind of watch what the catcher's doing, how he's getting down on it. Play, and that's what Coach Wiseman wants to see, especially right now. You got a couple guys on.
Looked like a hit and a run there. First out at second, second out at first. The run will not count, but one is in for Warwick. They take the lead over McCaskey as we head to the second. Well,
no, it's not always that. Yeah. And the one advantage you have is pitchers it's tough to throw inside when they're right on top of the dish like that. You got to really have faith in yourself that you can hit the strike zone and not hit them.
Right. First walk of the game for Tommy Wainman. We'll send Reyes down to first. Bunt him again, too high, throw down to first. Oh, they had a shot, but he's able to dive in back behind the throw.
Yeah, and that's something the youngster Reyes, you have got to make sure bunts get down before you get too far off the base. one thing Warwick could do is literally have a pitch out. He's getting too much. He's trying his best to get the advantage to, if the bunt gets down, to get to second base.
That one goes down for Carlisle. It's going to be tough, and it'll actually hit him. We'll have to see if that was in fair play or not, as Carlisle will momentarily stand on first base, and 2 runners are on now.
Yeah, the first thing Caleb Johnson was doing is asking where the runner was at, and that he should be out.
I agree.
He is not in the running line. He should be out. And Caleb Johnson, I saw him. He asked the home plate umpire the whole time. That running line, that lane right there is there for a reason, because catchers cannot throw around a guy going to first base if he's that far inside playing, and that should have been an out. Return the runner to first.
The rules. Ground ball. Schaefer scoops it up. We'll survey as both runners move into scoring position here for the Red Tornado with 1 out, and it looks like they're starting to answer, just giving up that 1 run in the last half.
Yeah, nice job by Schaefer there, because that ball was spinning. That was cued right off the end of the bat. That's spinning like crazy. That's a tough play. It looks like it's pretty simple, but I guarantee you that is not an easy one.
Trying to get out of it. Driven out to center field. Sawyer Martin is there. We'll see if he tests the arm. They'll bring it home. Wow, and it was just slowed up by the grass, but the run will score on the sac fly, and McCaskey ties the ball game. That ball skips away from Johnson, and easily coming home is Carlisle, and just like that, Warwick gives up 2 in the inning, and McCaskey's in front.
I was just about to say for Tommy Wainman, he's got to really kind of buckle down and make sure he strands that runner at third base. You wanted to limit that damage, but couldn't quite do it. Ball in the dirt. Caleb Johnson could not get down in front of it. Oh, it took that big hop. He's down in the right position. I don't know if it hit the plate or what it hit, but that skipped right over his shoulder. Nothing he could do on that pitch.
Ski manufactures 2 in the inning. So your lead is gone, and that is a strikeout for Wainman. He does end the inning with a K, but the lead has switched sides. Warwick will come to bat in the second, looking to respond. That's 4 pitches that miss high, and just like the last half inning, now a walk puts a base runner on with no outs.
We saw some good moves.
Bunt by Jack Martin right back to the pitcher. Makes a nice play to field it and throw over. Of course, this grass is super thick here, so it's going to deaden anything that hits it. Johnson looking to redeem himself coming up. So that ball's in the dirt. It'll be a walk. Runner will advance to third on his toes. Nice job by Munoz to scamper, and you've got first and third for the Warriors.
Real nice job. And if I would be the McCaskey coach right now, I would be out there asking for interference, because watch where Laral throws his bat. He throws it, and that, to me, it didn't hit him, but to me, that's interference, man. You're coming out there on a pass ball. The last thing you want to do as catcher is dodge a bat, and that's pretty risky. And if I saw it as it happened live, and if I'm the coach, I would be out there asking for that.
Also don't want to play around too much and wild pitch someone home. That one is popped up in the infield. Rodriguez is calling for it. Boy, he just could not find it up there, and 2 runs will score on the error. You thought that was the end of the inning, but instead Warwick will jump in the lead. That's why you hustle on 2 outs, and Warwick benefits.
Yeah, great job by Laral at second base. You're moving on contact, and that was hit so high. He initially wasn't really kind of busting it. I'm sure coach was on him. Get moving, get moving. It falls, and there he goes. That was so high, it gave him so much time to come around from second base.
Right there when you see the knees buckle, you knew that Rodriguez was kind of in trouble.
He overran it a little bit.
As people that have played this sport, anytime your body starts to get out of whack, it means your brain is also out of whack. First pitch swinging. It's out to right, and it's down. Here comes Gerhardt. Martin's around to third. And will Fair try to take second? This is where some shenanigans could happen. Runner is coming home, and Martin comes home. So Fair draws the attention just long enough from McCaskey, and 2 more runs are home in the inning.
Nice job. Nice piece of hitting by Fair. Low outside pitch. See the right fielder Cancel being a little lethargic. run scores and then overthrows him, and then Fair comes down, and at that point they would have been better off trying to take the out with Fair.
Carlisle back to deliver. That one is driven over the head of the shortstop. It'll take Fair in for another run and an RBI single for Schaefer. That's 5 runs. What a response from the Warriors in this inning.
Yeah, another great job right at the heart of the lineup. Back-to-back pitches. He gets this hanging curveball. You see it again. That time Schaefer made him pay. He recognized it a little earlier. Hit it off the end of the bat. Didn't get a lot on it, but plenty to get to the outfield to drive in the run.
Position. That one's a flare out to center. Center fielder might have been too deep. He was. It falls in. And another RBI single for the Warriors. This time it's off the bat of Connor Meck. They have scored 6 in the inning and have taken control of this ball game. Certainly did his job. That one is out to left. It's playable. And it is hauled in by Ray Ortiz. So the long inning ends for McCaskey, but not before 6 runs come across. Warwick jumps into the lead. We head to the top of the 3rd. Tommy Wainman. That one is popped up. Left field is hit pretty well. Martin's going back to the fence. Can't haul it in. That just kept carrying on a pretty calm day. And you'll get a double to the warning track off of leadoff hitter Perez.
Yeah, he put a charge into that, drove it a long way. See Martin get back there. He's not quite sure how close he is to the fence. He looked a little tentative.
Well, and you said they did put that kind of warning track in, so they can feel it now.
Yes.
But yeah, that one just kept carrying. Left-hander Ray Ortiz steps to the plate, squares the bunt, offers at it, throw down to 3rd, and he's safe. They said no tag, and it looked like the throw beat him there. But instead, Perez will slide in ahead. Coach Weissman was going to come have a chat. It looked like from our angle that he did catch part of the body there.
Yeah, that's hard to see. The one thing I noticed, watch Alex Fair go back.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Watch right there. When he goes back, and he did not touch him.
Okay, so we did
and
not
I think
have a good angle.
Either dugout is having a long bullpen day.
Wild pitch. Runner will go. Johnson couldn't quite get there in time, and a head-first slide gets Perez in safe as McCaskey pulls back another run.
Yeah, you saw Johnson. He was set up outside and got the curveball way inside and didn't have much chance to get to it, and then got a good carom and almost came back. Saw Wainman watch. Look how far away he is from the plate. If he gets a little closer to the plate, he has a chance. Where he was situated, there was no way he was going to be able to reach that far. You don't want to get in your bullpen too early, but you also don't want to give this up with...
That was a swing and a miss, and I'm not even sure it found the bat of Rodriguez, which allowed the runner in Fluke to come on home. So, I mean, it's just going sideways here for the Warriors. Yeah, he missed it altogether.
Yeah, and again, Johnson looks like he's mixed up a little bit. It didn't look like he was expecting that pitch. That ball really bit and kind of ran away from the batter.
To be in with the first game. The ground ball to second. Valudes is there. Can he make the throw? Gets the out. Another run will come home from McCaskey. They've put 3 home in this inning, so a bit of an answer to that last half inning.
Number 10, Joshua.
Okay, so now if you're Tommy Wainman, all right, you gave up the 3 runs, but now the bases are clear. You only got 1 out, but you got to make sure you come back and you get these next 2 batters. You cannot let another guy get on base.
Runner goes out to left in the gap. Martin, though, had a beat on it, and he makes up for the play there. Ends the inning. 3 runs come across for McCaskey. We're in a tighter game, 7-5. And then they'll go to Cedar Crest on Friday. Swing through for a strikeout for LaRaw. Inning of work here against the Warriors. Pop fly, left center. Fluke is going back on it and has it for out number 2. 1-2-3 in this inning. That would certainly save McCaskey. Another pop-up. That's in play. Out to the right field. Second baseman ranging over as well. Boy, this sun is really causing issues for McCaskey. And that'll fall in as Johnson makes it to second. That one is kind of popped up by Sawyer Martin. Will it get out of play? And the play is made by Josh Reyes, so that'll end the inning. No runs in for Warwick. They stay in the lead 7-5.
The leadoff spot, first pitch of the game, took him deep.
Oh, and that's on the inside corner. Slices in there for strike 3.
It's tight. Hey, if you're that close, it hits the corner, still a strike.
Driven out to left by Perez. Same place, just a little more shallow, and Jack Martin makes the play that time for out number 2. It looks like that's Perez's sweet spot, as he likes to drive the ball to left field.
The runner's head a little bit.
Fluke will go, popped up though, out to right. Leroy is way back, trying to get under this, and he does. Nicely done for Warwick, and they are out of it. No runs surrendered. It remains 7-5, and we head to the bottom of the 4th. That one's popped up right side. Bergeron ranging over, right fielder not there in time, and that will fall in. It's a 3-hit day for Alex Fair.
So let him drive in, and then he squares.
Squares the bunt right to Reyes. Runner was not going in Fair. He got a late jump and is thrown out at third, so that's kind of not where you wanted to put the ball on the bunt, and it works out for McCaskey.
Just a mistake there, and there's nothing Fair can do. You got to make sure the ball's down. And as soon as the ball hit the ground, Fair was off, but he had no chance.
Yeah.
Because the first base is playing in, but then also Mech bunted it pretty hard. I mean, it was one hop right to him. Easy play. So that
crush to left. It's down. Here comes one run. Second one races to the plate. Not in time. And that is a 2 RBI swing for Sean Underhill. It is his first hit of the season.
I believe that's his first hit of his career. So
Well,
give the young man the ball.
All right.
He did a great job. He got another elevated fastball that wasn't elevated enough. He put a good swing on it, got the barrel to it, and just drove it. And then a great job of base running. As soon as that throw misses that cutoff, he was gone.
Shortstop for McCaskey. Shot to the left side, scooped up by Rodriguez across the diamond. Nice play for McCaskey. 2 pitches. The inning is over. 2 more runs do come home. It's a 9-5 lead.
To throw strikes that you just kind of have a little bit of a mental block and you don't even think about the runners.
Ball driven to left field. It is Fair. Over to get it. Underhill will throw to third. The throw comes in, and Fair could not make the tag. And both runners will advance into scoring position as it's a double for Josh Reyes.
Yeah, elevated fastball does a good job turning on. Underhill does a good job, comes up, makes a strong throw, just a little offline. If that's right at the base, he gets the runner. But good job by McCaskey, just continuing to stay in the ball game.
Look good. That one is fly to the right side. Schaefer ranging over, has some room. Got to keep an eye on the runner. Also have to make a good throw that it doesn't skip away. And they hold the runners in place. History, right?
Sure.
I don't think they've done it any other time.
Nope, their only appearance.
Fly ball out to center for Sawyer Martin again. He does the smart thing and throws to third to hold the runner, as Rodriguez will come home on the sac fly, tally up another run scored for McCaskey. As you can see, Wainman is about to throw his 90th pitch of the ball game. Pop fly into the triangle out there. Sawyer Martin calls everyone off like the leader that he is in the outfield. Final out of the inning, and Warwick maintains a 9-6 lead. Driven to left by Valudes over the head of Ortiz and over the fence here at Warwick. A well-driven ball as Valudes is on the board with a home run for the Warriors.
Yeah, that ball got out in a hurry. That ball was not more than 10 feet off the ground the whole way out there. It just barreled that up, put a great swing on it, and just drove it. I saw the left fielder just turn and run, and I thought it was going to clip off the fence because it wasn't that high. But it just kept carrying, and you see that. He drove that a long way.
Left fielder was playing pretty shallow as well.
Yeah.
It went over his head in a hurry, so he knew it was going to be extra bases, but that one is a round tripper for Michael Valudes, who is ropes that one down the left field line past a diving Rodriguez at third. So the bat getting a little hot here for Johnson as well, and the first two batters are on for Warwick. Martin grounds it to the left side. Rodriguez will go to second here for one. Not going to get Sawyer Martin, though. So the fielder's choice will get the lead runner with one out in the inning. Now, move station to station. First pitch swinging over to Rodriguez, who will just tag Martin as he tries to advance over. Third out in the inning, one run home on the Michael Valudes blast to left field. It's 10-6 as we head to the sixth inning. Back here on May 3rd, by the way, for those of you wondering at home. That one is hit well through the hole left side by Cancel, and he'll find his way on with a leadoff single.
Gerhardt leaves this ball up. Waist-high fastball that he just turns on, puts a good swing, barrels it up right in that 5-6 hole to it.
2-2 coming here to Perez. Oh, that beans him on the arm. Just too far in by Gerhardt. First two batters of the inning are on. I feel like a broken record here, but this is kind of how the game's gone.
And this is one of these pitches, and you're going to start seeing this more and more with the batters right on top of the plate. That ball may have been a strike. This is not a bad pitch at all. You got to pitch in, and Perez didn't stick the arm out. He just kind of took it. But you see him, that elbow is right on the corner of the plate.
Yeah.
So that pitch is a borderline strike.
Off, they keep an eye down at second on Cancel. Pop fly right side. It's in play. Going to be tough, though. Schaefer going back, snags it, and keeps the runners from advancing. That's a tough play for a big, lanky first baseman. Another one to left field. Underhill is there, and it falls in. One run is coming around second. The runner at second fell down, so only one run will score in Christian Cancel. It's an RBI single for Ray Ortiz. Another look at it.
Yeah, I think Underhill was a little indecisive. Do I go get it? Do I not? When he doesn't and doesn't dive or anything, then it hits and it gets by him. It's a spot as an outfield coach, you just got to, whatever you do, that ball's got to stay in front of you.
Right. Second here, Gerhardt. That's popped up. Is it to Valudes again for the third time? It is. Catches it for the out. Here with 2 outs in the sixth. First pitch swinging, Sawyer Martin has a beat on it in center and catches it for the final out. So one run does come home. It's a 10-7 ball game. We head to the bottom of the sixth. Crown. Mech slaps that to the left side, gobbled up by Rodriguez. A nice play over there for out number one. He's played a pretty good hot corner today.
Yeah, he has. He's done a nice job.
Clouds have popped out here, so the sun has gone away just a bit. Nice hit to left field by Munoz. Falls in front of the left fielder, so his first hit of the day. He's on base with one out.
Yeah, nice swing right here. He gets a hanging breaking ball that he stays back on. Stays back really nicely, and look at that nice balanced swing. Barrels that up, line drives all day. That's a excellent at bat right there.
Count. Runner goes. Chopped into play. Rodriguez hops off the mound and makes the throw, but Munoz scampers to second to get himself in scoring position with 2 outs. Reaches out for that one, smacks it to center, and Fluke is all over that. That'll end the inning as Munoz is stranded, but we head to the seventh. A chance for the Warriors to close this one out. See if he throws it
Lots
again.
of movement on that pitch.
Does throw it again. Strike 3 called. A pretty good start to the season for Easler.
Yeah, he took even more off of that pitch. Had a lot of movement. That ball just tailed off
Number
the...
7, Nico Bergeron.
Ground ball to the right side. Going to have to hustle here. And just making the play. Nice job by Valudes to charge. Gets the out.
Yeah, ball not hit very hard at all. He had a long way to run. Had to dodge the runner. Good transfer, comes up and bang, bang play at first, but gets the second out.
And gets the strikeout. 3 strikeouts in the inning. The tough way for Easler, but he comes back and starts his season off strong, and the Warriors win it 10-7, Jamie. It was a wacky game, but the Warriors hung in there, and they got the well-earned win.